Carlos Contreras Legaspi para ESPN Deportes con el BMF, con el ex campeón de las 145 libras, Max Holloway. Max, it's been a long promotion. We spoke about this fight once, like minutes before you, after you defeated Justin Gaethje there in Las Vegas, and probably everyone knew that fight was going to happen, right? So, how's it been? All the promotion, all the things that Ilia has been saying. It's been a few months, right?
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is, you know. Yeah, you're going to talk that talk, and we get to find out come Saturday night. So, you know, we're only days away now, and I can't wait for it.
I don't think I ever hear someone like saying that you will run from a fight.
Yeah.
But he's been saying that you do and wanted to fight. But then a couple of days ago, Michael Chandler said that he was offered to fight you at some point in this last couple of months.
Yeah.
Was that true, or was something that why is you think is Ilia saying that?
I have no idea. I have no idea why Ilia is saying that, because the first guy I called out after the fight was him. I mean, and if you look at it, he's talking about I was forced to fight him. There's a report somewhere that, you know, the media outlet saying that he wouldn't fight me unless the BMF belt was on the line. And last time I checked, the BMF belt is not on the line. So someone got forced to fight someone, and it ain't Max Holloway. So at the end of the day, it is what it is. The whole Chandler talk, I have no idea. I have no idea where that talk came from. I mean, UFC always talks to one side before they talk to the other side. So I couldn't tell you. You know, I couldn't tell you that. But we're here. It's Topuria, and he can talk all he wants. People can be in his ear all he wants. We're finally here, days away, and I can't wait.
If it was for your decision, the BMF will be on the line? Like if it was something you get to pick? Because Dana said the other day, like it was for them, it was never on the line, right?
Yeah.
But if it was your choice, you would be defending that BMF and trying to get the 145er?
Yeah, I mean, my pay would change, so for sure, 100%. I mean, that's why, you know, and it is what it is. And I mean, the whole BMF title, his fans, I don't get it. They call it a fake title, and then they're mad that this fake title is not on the line, and then he goes and buys this fake title, an actual fake title. So I don't know, man. The world is crazy. I couldn't tell you what's going in Topuria fans' heads, or even Topuria's head, to be honest.
Now that you held both, what was sweeter, like becoming the featherweight champion, or being the BMF, and especially in the fashion that you did it in the UFC 300, this historical event?
I mean, it's featherweight champion. Yeah, it's fighting the king of real and real. Nothing's ever gonna top that moment for me in my career personally. You know, some other people might top what I did to Gaethje and Juan and the fashion, whatever, over it, but for me personally, doing that to the king of real and real, Jose Aldo, one of my idols, still my idols, that moment is never ever going to get topped.
At 32, you still see yourself like winning this, obviously winning on Saturday and defending, going back against Alex. I don't know, there's many, like Diego Lopez, who's been ascending. You see yourself staying at 145 for a while?
Yeah, we see what happens, you know. At the end of the day, I got the belt. I got to defend the throne, right? So that's the plan, you know. Go out there Saturday night, get the job done, get my hand raised, and see what the UFC want after, you know. First things first is I got Ilia, and we can talk all that talk after the fight.
One thing that's not going to change is that you're going to stay the BMF champion on Saturday, whatever happens. Is there someone that you think that could deserve that fight right now, like someone at 155 or even at 145, 170? Like you would like to defend that BMF title?
I mean, at the end of the day, it's not my choice, right? It's not my choice. I think when people get confused with the BMF, I think the BMF fight is like, it's almost like a fan-made fight, you know? It's not like I can choose this guy to be a BMF, because people might not agree, you know? And at the end of the day, even with this one, you know, like, a lot of people were just saying that Ilia don't have the freaking work in the UFC for it, you know, and that's what makes sense. So at the end of the day, it's not up to me who I think or who I want or whatever. UFC ultimately have to say, but I think so. The fight is up to the fans, to be honest. That's how the BMF title came about, and that's how it should be, I think.
Yeah, he was kind of pissed off this last week because he was talking about most of the fighters saying that you were going to win, like getting the pros picks, and everyone saying, like, or most of the fighters saying that you were going to win. Why would you think that most fighters like trusting you so much in this fight? I mean, he's still undefeated. He's the champ, right?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I couldn't tell you. You know, at the end of the day, he's been doing MMA math with the Volk fights and my fights, so we see what happens, you know. I mean, you can't get mad. You know how much guys, like, you know, imagine me telling you, oh, these fighters is picking against me. I'm so angry. Like, bro, people have a say. Like, what you getting mad about it, you know? If you don't think they're right, then why are you getting angry? Why are you getting pissed off about it? Like, I don't care. You know how much times I've been the underdog in my fight, you know? I just think a lot of fighters know what I'm capable of, and a lot of fighters didn't see him get tested to a certain point, so they're just doing the what ifs, you know. So at the end of the day, it is what it is. You can pick me, you can pick against me, love me or hate me. They all tune in, so that's the main thing.
When was the first time you remember you pointed to the octagon? I mean, it was the Lamas fight.
Ricardo Lamas, yeah. I actually remember the Ricardo Lamas, and like I got, you know, my social media and sponsors and stuff came after that fight, and I remember telling one of my managers, like, people was blown away by it, and I remember telling, not my manager, my coaches, be like, oh man, if I knew that it was that easy to get fans, we would have just did this way earlier, you know. And to be able to have that moment again at UFC 300 against Justin Gaethje, the boogeyman, I mean, BMF title on the line, the way the fight was going, all the way to the last second being up, it was just amazing, man. You couldn't write a better book, a better story ending, you know. And
it's now like it's becoming like a trademark now, because you can see like women in 115 and heavyweights. Everyone is doing it like the last couple of months. And I heard you said yesterday that Ilia might not deserve to do like the point, and he has to like earn it. He's been saying that he's gonna do it in the first 10 seconds. What do you think is gonna happen if he does it? Like, what is? I mean, have you come to this like thinking?
I mean,
it's not something that you can do like for 4 minutes. Like,
yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, like I said, I don't think he deserves that moment. I know. The dude don't deserve the moment, you know. At the end of the day, he's, like I've been saying, he's a copycat. You know, he's been copycatting, trying to take people's auras, his whole fight career. You know, at the end of the day, if you look at his tattoos, who does he resemble? You look at the way he talks, who does he resemble? He's copying someone. He's trying to steal, and now he's trying to steal minds. At the end of the day, I don't think he deserves it. There's a body of work that you got to put inside, and he had the chance. He had the chance to deserve it. He was with Josh Emmett in the 5th round. Josh Emmett tried to bang. You go look at the fight and tell me what he did. He took down Josh Emmett and hold him to the end of the round. So there's still some work you gotta put in to deserve that moment.
Let's see how it develops. Just lastly for me, he has a very active fan base in social media. Like they like follow him, but I still see a lot of respect. Like for you, people still saying, but this is Max Holloway. Like in other fights, like they were like calling the other fighter's name and saying, how you been feeling like the Spanish, especially the Spanish fan base, like what they're writing and your social media, what they.
I mean, it's social media, right? So of course there's always the bad eggs in everybody, but I feel loved. I feel loved by a majority of them. You know, of course, out of 10, if I read 10 replies, of course, like 1 or 2 of them is bad, but there's 8 other ones saying like, oh, you know, I respect both of them. And at the end of the day, I think so. MMA fans, they have a hard time supporting the person they want to support without shedding on the other person, you know. And at the end of the day, that's how I love my fans. They're cool, you know. Even though they respect me, I always try to tell them respect my opponents, because I think it takes two. It takes two to tango. And I mean, the Spanish fans is amazing. I love them, you know. I love them.
Just for people to understand, what you have here is the Barcelona
kit they gave I got gifted from Barcelona.
Yeah.
And they gave me the number 9 for striker, because they know.
So Barcelona is playing Real Madrid on Saturday, pretty much at the same time you guys are going to be fighting. So he supports Real Madrid.
Yeah.
Now you're wearing but you have the Barcelona kit, so.
Yeah, Barcelona kit. So I guess the Barcelona go 2-0 Saturday night. Let's go.
Well, thanks a lot,
Thank
Max. Gracias.
Thank you.
Max Holloway, el campeón BMF y ex campeón de las 145 libras, que buscará recuperar el cinturón este sábado en contra de Ilia Topuria en el estelar de UFC 308.